Now, if there's one area that's still lacking in Elementor, it's the ability to handle simple conditional logic on your site. So for example, showing or hiding login links in your site's header or footer. Now sadly, while this has been missing for quite a long time, there really doesn't appear to be any rush to add it into Elementor's core. So today, we're going to be taking a look at a free plugin that adds this functionality to Elementor. The plugin Visibility Logic for Elementor is a really simple concept. All sections or widgets to be shown or hidden from either specific user roles or logged in users and guests. Now it sounds pretty basic, but with a little creativity you can do all sorts of really cool things. So in this quick tutorial, I'll show you how to get started with a typical use case, and then we'll look at how you could easily expand on this to make sections of your site only available to specific custom member roles. Now, if you'd like me to expand on what I cover and look at building a fully working membership site with Elementor, let me know in the comments section below. Okay, so let's just get on now with the tutorial. So let's start this video off with a really simple example. If we take a look at the top right hand corner, you can see I've got the avatar for the logged in user. If you're not a logged in user, you don't really want to see an empty space there or a blank placeholder. So it makes sense to have some kind of conditional logic set up on this, so it'll only show if you're logged in, and otherwise it'll show nothing, or maybe a login message or something like that. So this is really easy to do with this plugin. All we need to do is select the widget, and then we can come over to Advanced, and underneath Advanced we have Visibility Control. Open that up. You can see by default it's disabled. All we need to do is enable it. With that, we have two sets of options. We can set visible for and hidden for. If we click inside there, you can see what it'll do now is it'll show all the different user levels we have, plus we have things like logged in users and guests. So logged in users is going to be a global, guest is going to be anybody that's logged out, or you can limit it to any of the user roles you have set up in WordPress. And yes, you can use this with additional user roles that you may set up. So you could very easily create a membership-based site where you log certain access based upon the user role, and if they have that user role, they access it. If they don't, they can't, they'll get a different message. And we'll take a look at how you can set that up on a separate page after I've shown you how to do the basics. Okay, so we're going to say is when is this visible or when is it hidden? So we can say this is only visible for logged in users. So anybody that doesn't fall into that category will not see that avatar in the corner. And you'll see when we choose the visible for, we then lose the hidden for because we basically set up one condition which overrides the other. So that's been done. We'll hit update on this and then we'll jump over to the front end of the site and take a quick look. Okay, so I'm logged in and you can see there's my avatar in the top right hand corner. Now opening an incognito window, you can see I'm not logged in. Therefore, I don't see that option. So that removes anything you don't want people to see if they're not logged in or meeting a particular user role. But what if we wanted to put something else in there so we have a second option that we have to show if someone is a guest? Well, that's really easy to do too. So let's just hop back over now into our site, back into Elementor. And what we're going to do is we're going to add something else up into this top corner. So we'll just say we want to add in, just for this example, just a text editor. So we'll drag and drop that into the same section and we'll just change this to login. We'll just set that to be a link. Doesn't really matter what link it is. We're just going to demonstrate. So there we go. That's created that. You can see that set up the option inside there. Let's just align that to the right hand side. Okay. So now we have that inside there. We can do the same thing again. So we can come to advanced, into visibility control, enable the conditions, and we can just say this is visible for guests. So anybody that is not logged in will see that option to log in. So we'll update that. We'll hop back over to our site. We'll refresh the page and you can see login doesn't show because we are currently logged in. Let's open up that incognito window. We'll refresh this page. And because I'm not logged in, you can see I get the login link. Really, really simple, really intuitive, nothing complex about that whatsoever. Let's take a look at a bit more of a useful scenario. Let's take a look at creating something like a membership section which only paid members can have access to. So I've gone ahead and created a new user level and called it paid member. Now we can use this plugin to control the visibility and who can access and see what. Now what I've done with this page is I've set up a top section which is just basically a series of posts, which is going to be something you'd have for your paid member to see. And then underneath that, I've got an option that says if you can't view this content, you may need to register or log in. So what we need to do is just set the conditions for both of those sections. And this is the nice thing about this plugin. You can apply it to a section and or you can apply it to a widget. You can't apply it to a column though, so it's worth bearing in mind if you think you can. So with that in mind, let's take a look at setting up the conditions on both of these different sections. So to restrict access to seeing these posts, let's just select the section and we're going to come into Advanced and into our visibility control. We'll enable our conditions and we'll just specify where this is going to be available. So we can say it's visible for or hidden for. So we want to say this is visible for and we're going to say paid member. That's the custom user role that I've set up. So we'll choose that option. Now I can also set this to be other things as well. So I can stack these on top of each other. So I want to make this available to paid members and obviously administrators because we need to have access to that as well, being an admin. Okay, so with that in place, that's the first part done. Second thing to do now is handle what happens if someone isn't logged in or doesn't fit into one of those user roles. To do that, we'll work in exactly the same way. We'll select the second section, jump into Advanced, into Visibility Control and Enable Conditions. So now we can just say when this is going to be available or not available. This time we'll use the reverse logic. So we're going to say hidden for, and like we did the last time, paid members, and we can stack this administrator. So this section will be hidden if you're an administrator or you're a paid member. And obviously you only know that when you're logged in. Whereas the first section is set up to only be displayed for anybody that is an administrator and paid member. So we set the logic up, we can hit update on there, and now we've created that basic setup. Now let's go ahead and test it. So we're back onto our incognito window, and as you can see, I'm not logged in, so therefore I'm seeing this login message. So I'm going to go ahead, fill out my login details for my paid member, which is the user I've set up, and once I've done that, we should then log in and see and have access to those new listings. Okay, so there's my login details. Let's just hit login. And there we go. We now have access to that paid member only information. And as you can see, that login form's gone because we are now logged in. So pretty cool to see how easy this is. And you could easily set up a member site very quickly, pretty much only using Elementor. Now quickly, let's just double check. As you can see, this is where I'm logged in as an administrator. You can see there's my profile in the top corner. We'll refresh this page where I'm still logged in. As you can see, I can now see all of those different posts. And if I scroll down, I don't have that login section because I'm logged in and I'm an administrator. So it all works very quickly and very easily, all seamlessly done inside Elementor. If you want to see more tutorials on tools like this, check out the playlist next. As always, all of the applicable links for everything covered in the description below. And if you've made it this far into the video, well, why not give that thumbs up button a click? It really does help me out on the channel. And while you're at it, if you enjoyed the content, why not also click the subscribe button and smash the bell icon just to be kept up to date as soon as new content is added. But if you didn't get value from the video, well, feel free to hit the thumbs down button twice, as that works pretty well too. As always, my name is Paul C, this is WPTuts, and until next time, take care.